Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 of this Road to Glory series. I removed the old intro because it was the same every time. And if you want to know what the series is all about, make sure to check out episode 1. Now on to our first match of the day. Let's see if we can get the 50 wins without losing. Bale there 1-1 with Neuer, and of course he puts us in the 1-0, the early goal in the 5th minute. Ramos, just like in the tutorial, using the dummy to get out of a tricky situation. The better play with Pepe. And some quick passing there. All the space now at Bale. He gets a pass. Can you run through? Bale 1-1 with the goalkeeper. And the ground shot there. And the 2-0. Now the 36th minute. The short free kick. Benzema with the drag back. He gets blocked, but Ronaldo picks it up. The fake shot to whoever spin it was. And that's a nice goal by Ronaldo. The 3-0. And our first rage quit of this episode. I also have some bad news to share, and that is that I failed to record one match again. But the good news is that I know what went wrong, and it will not happen again. For the players who own a PlayStation, if you press the share button to record your gameplay, and then you may think, hey, I wait for a couple of seconds to get a replay in there or something, and if you then get out of the share menu, and whoa, look at that goal by Bale, by the way. Oh, it does go in eventually, but look at that fake shot stop to scoop turn, and then the body feint. I think that was an amazing move. Look at this, the fake shot stop, the scoop turn, and then the body feint, and that save by Casillas was just amazing. And what happens after that, I'm not sure. But let's talk again about recording the gameplay. If you go out of the share menu after you press it once, you may think I want to include a replay in this recording. But if you get out of that menu, you lose the initial video, and what you end up with is only the 5 seconds of replay. So that's what went wrong, and it will not happen again. And look at that goal by Bale, the 2-0. And now the pass to Pepe. Can we build up? Of course we can. James there. And some quite slow passing actually. But Ronaldo now with the pass to Jose Rodriguez. Just the quick stop, fooling the opponent. The first touch fake shot. And a nice through ball there to Bale. And he puts it in, and it's 3-0 already. Now the 39th minute. Ronaldo is the first touch fake shot. And a sneaky through ball there to Bale. 4-0. The 41st minute. James. Some combination here with Benzema. And Ronaldo picks it up. Face up dribbling. The heel to heel flick. And the opponent isn't really taking the bait. He's letting the AI defense for him. It's just so easy to get through. 5-0. And as usually I lose my focus a bit, so we're already in the 74th minute before we're gonna see our next goal. Modric there with the pass to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo should be able to put this in, and of course he does. 6-0, the 78th minute. Nice that he drag back with Ronaldo, and he can just run through. The perfect timing for the pass to Bale, and look at that, that was just amazing. You think Bale can run through, but he's being cut off, and that quick stop over there is just, look at this, the quick stop here with the L1, that's LB on Xbox, and then the outside foot fingers with Ronaldo. I think that was an incredible goal. But Modric here, the ball to play all the way from the goalkeeper, some quick passing, and Ronaldo gives it to Bale. Bale's just gonna do some acceleration with the right stick. And this looks like the perfect opportunity to cross it. Our opponent is actually thinking we're gonna cut inside. And Ronaldo heads it in for the 8-0. And we actually get a rage quit. I don't really understand that opponent. 7-0 was okay with him, but 8-0 apparently wasn't. And as you can see, we're already in Division 2, so I missed that match recording there. But it will not happen again. I know what went wrong. But we're already in Division 2. The ball to play with Benzema. And Bale with the first that fake shot to body feint, always amazing. And a Messi-like dribble from Gareth Bale. No skill move, just fooling the opponent. He thinks we're gonna shoot, but we stay calm and we just pass him very easily when he does some panic slidings. And the 30th minute now. Some nice ball to play there on the left wing. Bale with the first that fake shot to body feint. I said before, that is just an amazing combo. Make sure to learn that and check out my body feint tutorial, because this is the move you're gonna want to include in your game. It's amazing. Rodriguez through on the right wing with the ground cross, and look at that goal by Bale. Also a ground cross tutorial on my channel. It's an amazing tool to get some goals in the right situations. And again, Ronaldo with the first touch fake shot to body feint, and the acceleration with the right stick. And can Ronaldo put this in? Yes, he can. The 4-2-0, and that's how the game ends. Let's get on to the next match of this episode and the final match of this episode. Can we get 50 wins in a row without losing? That would be amazing. Right from the kickoff, the passing play. Ronaldo with his spin, he gets blocked, but James Rodriguez picks up. Ronaldo with the first that fake shot to advance, drag back, and the long shot. Oh, look at that goal by Ronaldo. That is simply amazing. The first that fake shot to advanced, drag back. This is one of the better goals we've scored this entire series. Look at that advanced drag back and then that outside foot long shot. I'm definitely gonna do a tutorial about those outside foot finishes because they're so overpowered and you can score amazing goals with them. And here the 2-0, and our opponent actually already rage quits, and that's 50 plays, 50 games in a row without a lose and only one draw. Does that deserve a like, people? This episode, 20 goals, conceded 0, and look at the totals in the right. 192 goals in 50 matches, we conceded only 15. So we've got a goal balance of a plus 177 and already 32 rage quits. This was the end of this episode. Can we get in Division 1 next episode? Only 5 more wins away from Division 1. Let's see if we can do that. This was SOETIE. See you next time.